has been a lazy weekend. My Saturday has turned into a Sunday of more of the same. No complaints. I'm having a great time. Let's see. Saturday, the boat needed some maintenance, so my house was empty. The guys were gone working on the boat, all in preparation for today to leave the house super early before the sun came up. It's prime sleeping time, but they got up super early with motivation to go get some Thanksgiving crab for dinner. Awesome. So what did I do? Ooh, Saturday I wasted time. I know. I could have been crocheting. Instead, I got wrapped up in this whip cart. I did. I cleaned the whip cart. I have designated shelves and organization for about a week. Everything gets piled on the whip cart. It's okay. That's my junk. That's where I get to keep it. But I did go over to Michael's. They sent a 30% off one item coupon. So I made 2 separate purchases. At Michael's, the Aunt Lydia's cotton, like there's a lot of cotton thread on this spool, but it's $4.99. Hobby Lobby, it's less than $3. But Hobby Lobby fizzled out this year, and their gold thread is on these little tiny minis. I need more gold thread for my boxing gloves. So Michael's, $4.99, 2 purchases. Gold is always good to have on hand for me. I always end up adding gold or silver features to things just to help them pop. I got my first set of boxing gloves done. Into the ring. We have boxing gloves. Let me use my white wall. We have boxing glove mirror hangers. I need to go to the car and test them to see that they hang long enough. But I got 2 boxing gloves done. I ended up using a 1.5 millimeter Daiso hook. I got my chains down. Let's see, I did 80 plus 80 plus 20. So I was figuring I chained 80. And I figured that was a good distance. So double it for the going back up the other side. And then I left a chain of 20 for that. So just rough estimate. I don't know. I'll go dangle it in the car and see if that's. But I love that they don't look like mittens. The pattern that I was able to come up with from modifying my lack of Spanish and interesting, my misinterpretation of symbols. So our crochet symbols may or may not be the same in other languages. Don't know. So I was also playing around. So that's the Christmas set. I need to make 6 of these. So I have it all in here. I have my little notebook where I wrote down my interpretation. I got enough fluff and stuff. I got my hook. I got a pair of glasses because that black's a beast. I got my black thread. I got my gold thread. This is coming with me on my 3 overnights this week. So my goal is to make 1 pair every night and then work on a different project in the late night hours. So I was messing around with that one. One of the concepts I was toying with was the gym is called Lion's Den. And I felt like the back of the glove needed something. And usually there's a branding or a logo on like the Velcro strap if they're not laced. But then sometimes there is like a little patchwork. This is Ryan's, Red Ryan. Got his little boxing glove. So I was toying around with a patch, an embroidery, and I got lions. It might be backward. Lion, funky little squiggly S. I decided no. But I did put it on Ryan's because Lion's Den. Put it on his little backpack dangle. He's just getting the one. And this was with the Fashion 3. It's a lot larger than I anticipated. That's going in here just as a little sample-y. Well, now that I've finished it and showed you, I could give that back to him. I'm going to keep it all together. Keep it all together. So that is that. That took the better part of yesterday messing around with this cart and then the boxing gloves. And then I made a bookmark. When we were at Lawson's Landing, a family member showed me a crochet image that she found on the interweb. And it was a very, very basic 6-petaled flower with a very long stem and a leaf at the end. And she is big on her scrapbooky style planners. And she's got 3 or 4 planners for different aspects of her life. And she thought that she'd really, really like this bookmark. I only had that cotton with me. That's blue and white snowflake cotton. So I told her I would make her one. I did yesterday. I used, I think the yarn's over here. I used a mauve, wool-like mauve, and a wool-like mossy green, and then an off-white cream in the middle. Very, very cute. I'll attach a picture here. That was gifted today. She hasn't seen it yet. I put it in a cute little organza bag. Gifts are usually well received, right? Then what did I do? Oh, Sir Stanley needs to switch over into Thanksgiving motif. So I popped off his little tiny pumpkin straw minder. It's got like that hole in the middle. Slip him down on the straw. Took off the pumpkin because this was a winging it idea and also a great pattern example. I used embroidery thread and a bee hook, and I chained 12. I chained 12. I made a tube. And then I'm crocheting off of the tube. So any pattern for a small amigurumi that I can find that quickly modifies to start out with 12 stitches or ends with 12 stitches is extremely easy to put on Stanley's Straw. I found on Ralvery, I found a tiny mini turkey. Not a turkey bird with feathers, a roasted turkey with 2 drumsticks popping up, and I want to put them on Stanley for my Thanksgiving cup. So I found roasted turkey color, and then there's little bones on the little drumlets. And so I started, so I did my 12. This looks ridiculous, you guys, but started with my 12 and single crocheted. The turkey pattern is 13 rows. So I did 10 because I want it to be short and squat. So I'm going to bring it down 2. And it was perfect because it started with a magic circle of 6. I omitted that. And then it increased 2 in every stitch, which brought me up to 12. And so I started from the 12, and the turkey roundness is starting to take place. So cute. I'm going to work on that today before I go to work. So I'll probably be showing you a finished picture tomorrow. I'm going to try to record what I do in my 9 hours. Like, what can I crochet in 9 hours? So we'll probably have a turkey for Stanley on that one. So I'm going to work on that today. And then I need to sleep. I need to try to sleep this evening before work. So I don't want to have too much going on. And then I need to go to the grocery store. I'm still on the hunt for canned tamales. And I probably need to get me a little Coke Zero to sip on tonight. But that's pretty much it for today. Yesterday and today. Kind of feel like I worked on something else. I did the boxing gloves. I did the bookmark. This morning I worked on the turkey and I just got up still pretty early. It's only 9 a.m. So when I take my projects with me tonight, I'm taking the boxing glove. I need to start something else. We did hear some good news about a family friend expecting a baby girl. They're not so much into the heavy pink purples, so I'm gonna have fun with some yellows and some pastels and some greens and a little pink, a little purple, but not heavy dripping pink and purple. I did go on Ralvery and look up some teething bibs, or cotton pretty little bibs, and I found quite a few. So I think I'm gonna pack one of those tonight. That'll be the surprise to show you tomorrow. What did I make? Thanks for coming to visit. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Hi. We got a turkey. I put a little top hat on him and the turkey pattern worked out. This is tiny roasted turkey found on Ralvery. And I tacked down the little wings and I put on the little drumlets. It was cute. They used little half double puffs to make the bone ends. I was wondering how they were going to do that on something so small. But there is Stanley. I think the candy corn wrap still works for fall. Top hat because we're having dinner. And I gotta have my chapstick on there. There's pumpkins. Well, Stanley's ready for Thanksgiving, and I'll see you soon.